Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the Morimoto XB LED headlights for the 370Z. I've had mine for a little over a year now. I got them in April of last year, so I've had plenty of time to get used to them and kind of figure out what I like, what I don't like, and all of that. So I just wanted to do a short video, just kind of giving you a one-year review of these. We'll start with build quality. Build quality on these is excellent, just like the OEM. The biggest thing for me was I was worried about getting moisture in the headlights when I wash my car. They do wash it pretty frequently. It's actually really dirty right now, but I wash it about once a week. So I was kind of worried on, are they going to get moisture in them? How's the seal and all of that? But I've had no issues with moisture in these at all. So yeah, as far as build quality, 10 out of 10 for sure. These are literally just like OEM headlights. No problems there. Next thing I'll rate is the Fitment. The Fitment I'm going to give a 9 out of 10. If you look on my driver's side, it's probably going to be hard to see on video, but there's a slight gap right here. Again, very minute. Passenger side is almost perfect. So the passenger side is a little bit better than the driver's side. I suppose I could always check to make sure that they're actually installed properly and lined up and all of that, but for Fitment, I would give it a 9 out of 10, just for the simple fact that the driver's side leaves a little bit of a gap where the OEM didn't. But that's being really nitpicky. I mean, no one's going to notice that. So as far as features go, these headlights have the daytime running light, obviously. Then I believe it's 6K LEDs. I'd have to look, but you got the daytime running lights, which you can run sequential. Mine are just standard. I didn't want to hook up the sequential, but you can do that if you'd like. So you have the daytime running lights, which are awesome. The sequential turn signals if you want them. You don't have to hook them up like that. Then you have the 6K, I believe 6K low beams. You got your high beams and all of that. Kind of a cool feature when you unlock the car. Just kind of do a little pass for you. And then when you lock the car, also will do it. I kind of like that. Just looks really cool. What I will do now is I'm going to set you guys down and I'm going to just show you guys the running lights, the blinkers, hazards, low beams, high beams, all of that. Let me get you guys set up on the stool here. Make sure you guys are going to be able to see everything. Let me go just a little bit like that. Let me go to the left a little bit more. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, and I'm back. So, the one nitpick I have, aside from the fitment, is these daytime running lights. Now on camera, they look really bright right now. So yeah, on camera right now, they look extremely bright. However, in person, during the day when the sun is out, I mean, even if it's a little bit cloudy, my OEM DRLs are actually brighter than the DRLs on the Morimotos. Now, I'll have to look into it and see if this was an issue on my part as far as wiring, because I've heard that they're supposed to be super, super bright. But on mine, during the day when it's sunny out, you can hardly see them, and the OEM DRLs are actually brighter. I've kind of just gotten used to it, but it is a little bit of a letdown, especially when you're paying that much money for these headlights. Now, I did get one of the first sets, I believe, so there may have been some kinks that they had to get worked out after that. I'm not quite sure on that, but for me, the two biggest nitpicks would be the fitment on the driver's side and then the DRLs. But even those are very, very, I mean, that's being really nitpicky. Overall, these headlights are awesome. If your OEM headlights are starting to get really foggy, you got moisture in them, whatever, if you need to replace your OEM headlights, definitely go with the Morimotos over OEM. I mean, I think these were around $1,200 for me. I don't know how much they are now, but I will leave a link in the description down below to these if you want them. So, you know, you may pay like $900 or $1,000 for the OEM. Just add a few hundred extra dollars, and you can buy the Morimotos. Definitely worth it. It's a way better headlight. Another thing that I like is it kind of makes the car more modern. These cars are known to be kind of Stone Age, kind of lack technology. So with these headlights and the option of doing the sequential turn signal, this really modernizes the 370Z. And especially with the 400Z coming out, or the Nissan Z, whatever you want to call it, modernizing your 370 will be a necessity, essentially. I will be doing their taillights next year, so I will do a review on those once I get those. But like I said, I've had these for a little over a year now, and thoroughly happy. I mean, these headlights are insane. Definitely bright. I'm surprised I haven't got any high beams shine at me yet. And what I will do is, next time you guys see me, which should, well, for you guys be about 10 or 20 seconds, we will be outside at night, and I will show you the true power of the Morimoto XB LED headlights. I will see you in a second. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what the Morimoto XB LED headlights look like at night. Right now I just have the OEM DRLs on and then the Morimoto DRLs on. Like I mentioned earlier, the OEM DRLs are actually brighter, which I've kind of gotten used to it now, but looks really aggressive. Really gives it kind of a sinister type of look almost. Really nice, clean looking. So now I will turn on the turn signal and then I'll do the hazards. Gotta love the white interior lights. So this is the turn signal. Really bright, actually. I really like this turn signal. And again, mine is not sequential, but you can do that if you would like. Now I'll do the hazards real quick. Just give me a minute. So now we got the hazards on. Again, super bright, which is nice for safety too, especially if you're on the side of the road. Video does not do these things justice, excuse me. Video does not do these justice. They are extremely bright. Now I'll do the low beams with the turn signal on. Actually, let's just start with the low beams without turn signal on here. Again, the camera doesn't pick it up very well, but these things are extremely bright. And I will link the video of me actually showing these when it's a little bit darker out. I think I was in my driveway or something, but you'll see. I will link that video in the description down below if you want to check that out to really see how bright they are when it's completely dark. Now let's get the turn signal on. So now we have the turn signal on with the low beams on, which, you know, what is nice is it's actually super easy to see the blinker over the headlights, which is nice. Obviously it'd be a little bit of a problem if you couldn't see the blinker over the headlight. To know where you're going. Super clean. Now let's do the hazards. You can bear with me, I gotta try and reach over here. Okay. So now we got the hazards on with the low beams. Extremely bright. Now we'll do the high beams and then I think I will wrap up the video here. Okay, so now we got the high beams. Hard to tell the difference on camera with these, but definitely a lot brighter. I mean, these headlights are just so clean. I love how they look too. And again, I will link that video where I show these, I think in my driveway when it's completely dark, so I can really see how bright they are. Okay. Gonna turn just the low beams on now. So overall, I would definitely recommend the Morimoto XB LED headlights for your 370Z. I mean, yeah, they're a little bit spendy, but it is definitely worth the money. If I had to do it all over again, I would do it exactly the way I did. So if you need to replace your headlights or whatnot, you might as well go with Morimoto's. For a few $100 extra, you can get these over OEM. They look amazing. I mean, these lights definitely changed the game as far as the 370s came. We'll get one final look at the Morimoto XB LED headlights. Thanks for watching.